Hey guys, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It is Miss V with Pick a Card Readings. I hope everyone is doing amazing today. I would like to thank each and every one of you for tuning into my channel, clicking the like button. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please feel free to do so that way you can receive notification on when a video does upload. Again, thanks for all of the likes and comments. Your support is greatly appreciated. So I'm coming forth today to do a pick a card reading for my water signs for the month of August, calling on my Cancer, Scorpios, and Pisces. Okay. Before I get started, if you're ever interested in a more personal reading with me, you can always go to www.spiritualvibrations.org. I also sell different products as well. So please feel free to check out the shop section on the website. If you have certain questions, please feel free to reach out to me at my email at spiritualvibrations2018@gmail.com. All right. So with that being said, we're going to get started. So again, this is August monthly forecast for my water signs, Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces pick a card reading. I've already premeditated with Spirit, and Spirit has provided the insight that they feel that you need to know. And so we're going to keep it general. This will not be about love. So please make sure that you, again, like and comment. And I do suggest that you check back possibly in the middle of August to see if certain things resonated with you moving forth. These are, again, general messages, so they may or may not apply. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And if you do not want to listen to the entire intro, you can go directly to the timestamps below. So with that being said, we are going to get started. So I do ask for my water signs only, whether it's your sun, moon, or rising. Um, Take your time. One or two. Which one are you drawn to? Okay. So with that being said, let's get started with this reading. I'm going to put number 2 to the side and we're going to focus on number 1. So for my water signs, for the month of August, what is your insight? For those who selected 1. The first card that fell out, we have obstacles and challenges. Also have positive movement forward. Victory and success. The door to spirit in the upright position. You also have joy. You have dream sweet, sleep deep. And then last but not least, you guys have this situation will improve. All right, guys. So just give me a few moments to take a look at this energy here. All right. So we do have some obstacles and challenges for my water signs in the month of August, okay? Give me a second here. I'm just trying to get a feel for the energies here. All right, so for those that selected 1, when it comes to obstacles and challenges for my water signs, you guys may be going through some obstacles, some power struggles um, in the month of August, but you will need to go through them in order to overcome them, okay? So it's not a situation where you will be presented something and you'll be in a place of not wanting to deal with them. You will have to face them. You will have to overcome these challenges in the month of August, okay? Now, this could be a difficult period for some to kind of get through, but just know that it is important at this time as you overcome these obstacles in the month of August that you are supposed to step back and look at the bigger picture of what is going on around you, okay? Try to figure out how something may have went wrong or what you could have done in order to prevented something. Excuse me. So just knowing that it's going to be lessons in the challenges for some of my water signs in the month of August, okay? But again, it's asking you to just stop for a moment, pause, do some reflection on the situation, gain the clarity so that way you can observe where adjustments may be needed in order for you to move forward for the month of August. But it is acknowledging, though, that after you take time to step back, gain that clarity about what the situation may be for you, because again, this could be in many different areas, your personal life, your relationship, your career. But it's acknowledging after you take that moment to step back, gain that clarity and that insight on the situation and looking at it from a bigger picture, you're going to be able to move forward in a positive direction. Okay. Now, whatever this is, it can feel quite negative. So we have a lot of yellow energy here. So it could affect either your confidence within yourself or confidence pertaining to moving forth in something. But know that you have all the tools to overcome this energy. Okay. Now we also have positive movement forward. So again, it's like needing to step back, but you will kind of see your way moving forward in a positive direction. So that's always great. Um, Again, for many, when this card comes up, it's just acknowledging that you're moving forth in the direction that you need to go in. Okay. This is a time where you would use your knowledge, your skills to kind of get to that step where you want to manifest in your life. Okay. Now let's talk about the number 8, because the number 8 in itself talks about prosperity and abundance. So again, it's like whatever this conflict and challenge may be for you, if you take time out to do some reflection and gain that clarity, whatever this is going to push you in the right direction. Now, this card could just be meaning by itself, okay? So again, a lot of prosperity and abundance coming to my water signs in the month of August, okay? And I feel like whatever may have affected your confidence in a negative way, it will be revitalized in a new way, okay, moving forth, okay? For some, when it comes to this positive movement forward, you could be moving further in your education, whether you are someone that goes into art, design, music, or just education in general. So it is acknowledging maybe some will be starting back to school, my water signs. Maybe you guys will be taking up certain trades, and it's letting you know that you're moving in the right direction. The course that you may have taken is actually where you need to go. Okay. Now, we also have the victory and success here. So I love it. So again, my water signs, for those that selected one, it's like, okay, a little challenges in the beginning of August, but again, if you move forth and take that clarity in it and analyze things, you're going to be moving forth in a positive direction. Okay. So we also have victory and success. So number 1, my water signs, this card is acknowledging good news is on the way. So for many, for the month of August, you're going to be receiving some good news. Okay. This is actually a very positive card. This talks about completion, talks about victory as well as success. And this often comes after you have been through a difficult period. Victory doesn't come easy. Victory comes when you've been through a lot of challenges, when you've been knocked down, but you had to get back up again and you kept moving forward. So the fact that you didn't give up, you kept moving forward. Yes, you experienced challenges, but you stepped back. You got the clarity that you need. You're continuing to move forward. Now, Spirit is saying, here comes your victory and success. Okay. Now, it's very important, though, during this time in the month of August, that you take time out to congratulate yourself, pat yourself on the back, and know that the challenges that you have went through in the month of August, or even prior to the month of August, made you become more wiser and more mature. Okay, lessons have been learned. Now, this is also acknowledging as well for my water signs, for those that selected one, to stay grounded in the month of August. Okay, this is also going to be a time to kind of check your ego. Okay, um, don't lose touch of who you really are. Okay, depending on how much of a victory and success this can be for someone. Sometimes we have that really um, amazing, magnificent success and victory that sometimes we kind of lose touch. We forget where we've come from. So for those that may apply to, do not stay grounded in your energy. Okay. But know that in the month of August, you guys are able to achieve anything that you want to achieve. All right. Now, moving on, you guys also have the door to spirit. So let's talk about that. And it is in the upright position. So when we talk about this card, it's actually talking about spiritual awakenings and new beginnings. Okay. Now, for some, for many, I feel, you guys are going to be going through a spiritual awakening. Now, as you go through this spiritual awakening, again, it's not always peaches and cream, but it's the journey. It's the destination that gets you to this place of feeling content, feeling happy. But as you're going through the journey, it can feel very challenging. So for many, these obstacles and challenges you'll be facing is a part of your spiritual awakening, which is why you have to be able to step back and gain clarity before you move forward. Okay, because when you go through a spiritual awakening process, it is about stripping you of who you thought you were to allow you to become who you're meant to be. So you can't kind of do no shortcuts when you're in a spiritual awakening process. Okay, It will not be beneficial to you. Now, again, this particular card here, Doorway to Spirit, is acknowledging that there's a lot of opportunity that is presenting itself for you, a lot of change in the month of August, okay? It is also acknowledging that there's a deepening connection with you in the spirit world. So for many, you guys, for some water signs, you may be diving more into your spirituality in the month of August. And Spirit is letting you know you're moving forward in a positive direction and that there will be victory and success. So know that the communication aspect is very open at this time in this month. It is also acknowledging that for many of my water signs that selected this particular section, you guys are highly intuitive. So pay attention to your intuition, because when you think about it, your crown chakra is the portal of communication from spirit. And so it then lies in your third eye. Now, when it sits there in your third eye, it's up to you to utilize the information that you just received. So trust your intuition moving forth, okay? But know that there's a lot of guidance that is coming through for my water signs in the month of August, so pay attention, okay? Now, we also have the Joy card. It says, as I do well, so might it be, that joy and light radiate from me. So your overall energy is joy in the month of August. This is where Spirit wants you to be, in a joyful energy. Yes, there's going to be obstacles and challenges, but you will overcome that. And again, as you're going through that, know that it's all serving for a purpose. So try to stay in the moment. Try to find the joy in the midst of your challenges. Okay? That's most important. Trying to find the joy in the midst of your challenges. Now, you also have dream sweet, sleep deep. Sleep that's deep and it lasts to the morn. Wondrous dreams from days reborn. So for many, you are being asked in the month of August to get some rest. Rest, recuperate. Okay? Because again, for many, you're going to be going through these obstacles and challenges in whatever areas in your life that it may be. And again, it may feel quite negative. So what does negative situations do? It impacts us when it comes to our mental and our emotional state. So taking that time out to rest and rejuvenate your energies before you continue to move forward. For many, you'll be going through the spiritual awakening process, okay? Now, also what I'm hearing as well, because we got the doorway to spirit, for many that is going through a spiritual awakening process, pay attention to your dreams. Get you a journal. Write down your dreams. Do some research about your particular dream. If you need a dream interpretation reading, feel free to book that online as well. But pay attention to your dreams in the month of August, because I feel like Spirit is going to be communicating with you. Maybe even loved ones could be stepping forth as well. I just heard something. For the water signs that selected this particular card, there will be a loved one that will be stepping forth in someone's dream. This person passed away in the month of June, 4 years ago. I heard today. So this would be what, June 2nd. Now I don't know what year, 4 years ago today. This may be a message for someone in particular that watches this video. All right, so just be open to that. Hopefully whomever that is hears this video. And then you guys also have that this situation will improve. So yes, the month of August could feel a little bit emotional, but there is light at the end of the tunnel. So for many, for the month of August, you are being advised, don't you dare give up, because you're closer than you think. There is victory and success. You guys are on the right track. So whatever obstacles and challenges that you have, do not run away. Stay. Face them. Face your fears. Step back. Gain the clarity that you need so you can move forward in a positive direction. Okay? So those were your messages for those that selected one. I hope you guys have an amazing August. I wish you all many blessings, love, and light. I'm going to now remove these cards here, and we're going to move on to those who selected two. All right, so for those that selected two, my water signs for the month of August, what is the insight that you guys need to know? So you guys received a lot of information, okay? So the first card that fell out, we have the waiting game. Patience, 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 okay? We also have triumphant success. You guys also have authority. You guys have adjacent possibilities in the upright position. You guys also have a woman holding a heart in the reverse position. You guys also have journey in the reverse position. You guys also have the garden and the gate in the upright position. You guys have divine guidance. And last but not least, you guys have remain positive. All right, so these are for my water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces for the month of August, okay? So again, you guys have a lot of cards, so we're going to get straight on into this energy, what you guys will be expecting, what you guys need to know. So again, the first card that fell out, we have the waiting game, okay? So for some, you guys have worked very hard to kind of set some things in motion in certain areas in your life. And so it's like now in the month of August, you're kind of waiting for them to kind of come into fruition, okay? Again, when we think about the month of August, it is harvest time. So for many, you've already planted your seeds. You did your hard work. Now you're just waiting to kind of reap the rewards, okay? Now, the number 2 as well, when it comes to the waiting game for my water signs, the number 2 talks about choices and needing to make decisions. I feel like for some in the past, some may have found it very difficult to make certain choices and decisions. But in the month of August, it's not going to be so trying for you, okay? You won't have any fear, or you won't have any constraints that is keeping you from making choices and decisions in the month of August, okay? It's also acknowledging when this card come up, is to expect the best, okay? Be open to the limitless power of your intuition. I feel also for my water signs, and even for those that selected one. So my water signs, the month of August, your intuition is going to be strong. Acknowledge that. Take heed to it, okay? But it is acknowledging for those who have planted those seeds, for those who have put forth the hard work and the effort that are now waiting on their fruitation, their manifestation to come. It is acknowledging that achievement as well as success is assured. So it's going to happen, but you are asked to have patience when doing so, okay? This is also acknowledging for those who are on a spiritual path at this time, you are being asked to stay on this path. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with the abilities that will soon come to pass, okay? Now, moving forward, guys, we also have the triumphant success, okay? So this is like the first mental card in this deck, and it talks about new beginnings, but it also talks about some exciting challenges that may be before you in the month of August, okay? But what they want you to know with this card is that they want you to utilize your strength in the month of August, your willpower, your determination, as well as your focus to kind of bring in the triumphant that you want in all areas of your life. So know that it's possible to have this triumphant success, okay? Now, when we look at this card, this is actually the Ace of Swords in a Rider-Waite Tarot deck. Now, this is a double-sworded blade, okay? So it kind of depends on how you choose to use this blade in the month of August. You can use this blade to kind of cut through the barriers of things that's been holding you back, your way of thinking, situations, people, circumstances. You can use this sword to kind of cut ties with that so it does not prevent you from moving forward, okay? But you can also use it in a little harsh manner and try not to do so, because if you use this blade rashly or use it in a destructive way, it can be harmful to yourself as well as others, okay? So for many in the month of August, for those that selected 2, what that means is that you are being asked to think before you move forward. Don't just react and think later, because those consequences may be difficult for you as well as others, okay? Always pause and try to think. Now, this also is acknowledging as well, use this blade in the month of August to kind of cut ties with negative ways of thinking, negative thoughts. Tap more into your mental power in the month of August, okay? So you can have the clarity that you need to initiate new ways of thinking moving forward for the remaining of the month, okay? Now, moving forward, we also have authority. So for some, you are being asked to kind of step into your masculine energy in the month of August. Bring out that leadership, bring out that logic, that strength, that wisdom, and that power that is within you. For some, maybe lately you've been using a lot of feminine energy and you haven't been using that masculine energy. So in the month of August, you are being asked to utilize that masculine energy, okay? When you use this masculine energy, it also is going to help you to kind of problem solve certain things. moving forth. Okay. Now, another message that this can also mean as well is that there could be a father figure for many that could be stepping into play in some way in areas in your life. Whether it is a father figure helping in your business or trying to just step to the forefront to help you gain logic and possibly create some positive outcomes into areas in your life. So, again, there could be a father figure stepping forth. Again, when it comes to the authority card, it's also acknowledging a month to be grounded in your energy and learn how to develop strong mental control over your emotions. Okay, so again, we have the triumphant success, and we talked about how this is a double blade. Like you can use it to cut that negative mentality or cut things that no longer serve you. But again, you are being asked to think before you react because you can react this month too quickly and it could affect you. So try to get grounded in your energies and gain control using that masculine energy over your emotions, that feminine energy. Okay? Now, that may apply to some for the month of August. Now, we do have the adjacent possibilities that did show up in the upright position. So, when we talk about that, it's many unconsidered options that are available. Okay? Sometimes in life, we kind of sometimes the force of habit in a way keeps us stuck and kind of unaware of the opportunities and the choices that we have in hand. But in the month of August, you are being told that you have many options, different doors of opportunities that you can take, whether it's your thoughts, your behaviors, or major life decisions. Know that you have a choice. You're not stuck. That's why it's so important to try to control your mental over your emotions, because if you're caught up in your emotions, bringing more of that feminine energy out in the month of August, you can feel stuck, you can feel stagnant. But if you bring out that masculine energy, you will see that you have many adjacent possibilities available to you. Okay. Now, for some, this is definitely pertaining to career. Just be conscious in the month of August. Be aware and try to be flexible. Okay. Try to be willing to take new directions in the month of August as well. Okay, so know you have possibilities, know you have options moving forth. You're not stuck, it's just your way of thinking. So try to change that if you do get in a place of feeling stuck in the month of August. Okay, now we do have a woman holding a heart, but it is in a reverse position. So unfortunately for some of my females or even male, I don't want to just stay gender specific, but I feel like a lot of female energy when it comes to this card here, that in the month of August, you may find yourself being emotionally overwhelmed. Okay. This could be a situation where there are some issues in your love life, where your love life is kind of upside down. Okay. Now, this can also refer to possibly some difficulties with a family member or a close friendship in the month of August as well that could be weighing on your heart. Okay. It is acknowledging in the month of August that this is going to be a time where it's either time to let go or either resolve things. So if this is a relationship, again, making certain decisions, but thinking before you act on, can we resolve this or should I walk away from this? Family members, friendships, romantic partners, whatever it may be. Now, this can also be acknowledging as well, because this is in a reverse position, that there could be a female woman that brings some negativity or some negative influence into your life. There could be some jealousy in the month of August, some resentment, some manipulations going on. Okay. But it is acknowledging, try not to take things personally. Okay. Try to stay calm, try to self empower yourself, be in the situation, but do not allow the energy to affect you. So just be aware, okay? Because again, I feel like for some, if you figure out or find that there is a female energy around you that is jealous, there is some resentment, you could be very quick to attack because you do got the Ace of Swords. But again, think before you move forward, okay? Either you let go of the situation or you talk to this person, communicate with this person, and figure out what's the issue. How can we resolve this? How can we move forward? Okay. Now, you guys also have the journey, and it did come up in the reverse position. Okay. So for some, you may desire to kind of get away in the month of August, get away for a day, go on a vacation. But there could be some delays. There could be either some cancellations as well, okay? It could be something standing in your way in the month of August, or also it could be that line of communication that may get crossed. Now, this could be the situation as well if there is a female that is around you that brings jealousy or resentment. Again, communicate, talk things through, because I feel like there could be lines of communication that could get crossed up as well, okay? But it's acknowledging that whatever delays that you experience, for some, maybe you thought you were moving in the month of August, but you find out something's not ready, or there's been some delays, or you can't move the time that you were given, or maybe it's the start of a job. It's like some type of delay, but do not get upset, okay? Try to refocus your energy. Again, you are being asked to stay flexible in your way of thinking in the month of August. Refocus that energy, alter your schedule, or either the destination is needed, okay? And just continue to move forward, because you guys also have the garden and the gate, and it is in the upright position for the month of August. So this talks about abundant prosperity. So even in the cards for those who selected one, they also have abundant prosperity. So I feel like it's just the energy from our water signs in the month of August, okay? Now, when we talk about this particular card, though, because again, abundance and prosperity could mean joy, happiness, contentment, emotional satisfaction, and material. Now, for you guys, Spirit expressed that there is going to be a financial abundance here, okay? So again, if there is a situation where you're supposed to start a job, it may be delayed, okay? But it's coming, okay? For some, you're waiting to hear back from a job. They told you, oh, we'll get in contact with you by the end of this week, and the week has passed and you haven't heard back from them. Call them for sure, but at the same time, there could still be some delays. But I have a sense that there will be some abundance. Whether this is expected or unexpected, there is something coming to the financial scene for my water signs, okay? This is also acknowledging as well that there is some type of spiritual perspective that is going to be going on as well for my water signs. Give me a second here, because Spirit is drawing a line between this garden and the gate and this authority. Okay, thank you, Spirit. From the spiritual aspect of this card here, for those who selected this particular day, and if your father figure is no longer here on earth, know that they will be strongly with you in the month of August. I'm hearing a father figure come through saying they will sense me. So I'm not for sure if they're speaking as a whole or for some. But know that there's a father figure that is in spirit that will be around. You will feel them a lot. Okay, they said because that is why I stepped forward to say that, because of the next card. And when I looked at the card, we have divine guidance. So for many, I feel like your father, if he's not here in this realm, he's in the spiritual realm, he will be around you, giving you a lot of divine guidance. Okay? It says, whispers from the beings who shine. Let their messages be heard in kind. Okay? So I feel like overall in the month of August for my water signs, there's a lot of divine guidance that will be coming through. Okay? I feel like for many, if you look at this authority, it's like his entire head is highlighted. Okay, so again, this is your crown chakra. This is the portal of information. Your third eye is here, how you trust your intuition. So for many, as definitely for the males, I feel it's going to be very powerful. So if there's any male water signs that is watching this, trust your intuition. Pay attention to the guidance that you receive in the month of August. Okay, but also for those who no longer have a father here in this realm, they're going to be giving you a lot of guidance moving forward. Okay. Also, like I said, for my water signs in general, your intuition is very high. So again, you are not stuck. You have possibilities. You have opportunities. All you need to do is trust what it is that you feel. Follow your heart. Come out of your ego. Okay? And then last but not least, you have remain positive. So Spirit is wanting you to come out of a negative way of thinking. Try to be as positive as possible. Okay? Try to be more optimistic instead of pessimistic. Stop looking at all the ways things can go wrong and look at some of the way things can go right. So for me, on my water signs, you are being asked to remain positive, especially if there is like a delay in plans, a delay in movement. Remain positive. If you're still patiently waiting on something to come, maybe there is a certain loan or maybe some type of check that you was waiting to come through. Know that it's coming, but remain positive. Don't get all caught up in your emotions. Okay, stay grounded. because again, this sense of being emotionally overwhelmed. Okay. So that was the insight for those that selected two for my water signs. I truly hope you enjoyed. Please click the like button and comment below. I wish you all have an amazing month of August. Many blessings to you. Love and light.